Hello pals and welcome back to the channel where we're starting a new series today. Ashbrook Park. Yes, I've decided to make my first proper park in Planet Coaster 2. It's been a long time coming. We've had 2-week challenges, we've had showcases and bits and bobs going on, which has stopped me from being able to get involved and actually build my own park. So that's what I thought I would start doing. I thought I'd share it with you here on YouTube. Now, where do we begin? Well, the reason we've started here rather than with a park entrance is I'm thinking we need a full landscape to build on. I always find if I've got a pre-built scenario, I find it easier to build rather than a blank canvas. So the first few episodes of this series are going to be mainly creating our canvas so that we can build our park, and then I'll be looking to you guys to help me choose rides and to help influence how this park is going to turn out. I decided to start with a road system. I live quite close to a large A road in the UK, which has a big dual carriageway like this, elevated with off ramps onto a big roundabout, and I thought that would be a really good starting point for us. So as you can see here, I'm using the pathing tool. It was a little bit difficult, but much easier than Planet Coaster 1, I can tell you that. Still can't quite get to grips with the elevation of paths easily, but I think it turned out alright. Now you're going to see me doing quite a bit of faffing, to be honest. Path faffing, that's what we should have called this episode. Path faffing, because there'll be an awful lot of it. This is me really playing with all of the different pathing tools to try and figure out which one's the best one to work with. So as you can see, I've got the stamp in here, but for some reason the paths won't be joining up, so we're going to have to rethink. Pathing! I do like the draw tool a lot, as long as you want to stay on the same plane. Oh, finally we have a joined up road. Still quite an ugly one. Come on, path in. Time for our second off ramp. Yep. Okay, pathing done. Now time to do some cladding. I've chosen a nice brick. Keeping it simple, and then we can add to it. Nearly there. Put a couple of ends on it, and we've got the beginning of our overpass. Lovely. Fabulous. Right. It's time to start thinking about how we're going to get off this roundabout. This will be our main path leading round the outskirts of the park. This side will be park, and I think we're going to have a nice settlement the other side, which will come in episode 2. Let's decorate our roundabout now with some nice foliage, a little bit of elevation. Brush tool. Fabulous tool. Where was this in Planco 1? Oh! And I love the filters on the old bulldozer there, so that you can pick what you want to delete, rather than having to click millions of pieces. Just move some of these trees now. Riff. Time to get some trims in around the base. Make it look like our concrete fortifications. These may get recoloured down the line, but at the moment I kind of like the off-white. It's getting quite late in our day now. First day of building nearly over, and we do have a basic structure now. Let's frame all of that pathing in. Cover up all of the ugly curbs. And undercarriage of the path. Right, day 1 over. Came back for day 2, and it's now time to add some road markings. One of the most wonderfully tedious jobs. But it really does add to the realism. Quick copy and paste. Fabulous. Right, this A road, there's no way we can get it to 70 miles an hour without some kind of central reservation. For this, I use mainly plaster pieces and plaster trims. And the resort balcony post makes a beautiful pillar. Time for the old trusted rails. Where are they? There we go. No, wrong size window. That's better. Thank you. Fabulous. Love that Planco axis. Right, and we're off to create our central reservation now. Nice bit of copy and paste work. It's time to create edging, because obviously even more dangerous is the edges of this road now that we're elevated. If a car went off the edge of there, I think we would have a problem. Once this first overpass is finished, with all this edging in place, we'll have to add a few more details like street lamps and road signs. Road signs will come later when we have a little bit more lore for this map. All I have currently is the name, Ashbrook Park. A lot of ash trees, a little bit of water. British Park, converted into a small family theme park. At least that's the initial plan. Who knows where this will go though. There's those street lamps I was talking about. Fabulous work. And now let's turn it into that dual carriageway. Again, more of the hoarding pieces here. Very useful piece. Comes in 8 meters, 4 meters and 2 meters. Create a little island here in between our carriageways of our exit, using the planter piece. Love a planter piece. We need a nice concrete base for any signage that comes down the line. Again, leaving that till later when we have a clearer understanding of what this map is going to become. Using the 2 metre piece here for the bends. Does get a little bit faffy, but I'm sure you will agree. The final outcome. It's quite realistic. I did say a lot of road work, a lot of markings on this episode. I promise next time there'll be a little bit more building as we start looking at our settlement that will neighbour our theme park. Right, I've decided to move down the road a little bit here. This will be the main roundabout and entrance for our theme park. We do love a roundabout here in the UK. Well, especially where I'm from. City of Dreams. Time to decorate our roundabout. Again, we'll go back to our planter pieces to use as a base. Using the circle trick to create the nice flush circle that you can see. Jiggle around, might need a little bit more size to it. Fabulous. First we start with some floral work. I think we should have some nice rhododendron bushes. Keep them their standard pink shade. Quite happy with that. Although I do like a blue rhododendron. Don't you? And the basis of a fountain, which will eventually become a bit of a centerpiece at the entrance to the park. And if you're really clever here, you can see a little bit of our colour scheme, our first ideas of a colour scheme coming in. But there you go, guys. First episode for you. Planning and such. Thank you for being here tonight, guys. I'm Winder, this has been WTV, and I'll catch you on the flip.